Hello, this is Vance, and this is Wednesday, January 2nd, 2013. And these are the CL trades for today. Very interesting day today because of the fact that price really ran up quickly from the open. And at the open, price was at 91.64. And right just before 9 o'clock, it got to 93.46, somewhere in that neighborhood. So it's 200 ticks, which is not necessarily uncommon, but it doesn't happen that often that you have an overnight volume price running up by 200 ticks. So when I was looking at this overnight, I was looking at this as a measured move. First move up, two moves back. And if you take a look at it, that's really almost exhaustion there. I thought it was a split right here. I mean, we did have another, and then there was another measured move. I thought this was a measured move too. This one right up here, two moves back, and that there was an outside chance we went a little further, but I was looking at that as a measured move as well. In fact, that's why I took this trade right here, and I took this trade right here, right above this this bar here. And the reason I took it was because I thought there was really failures. Price made this high here, failed here, came up, failed the second time, and it was really a third failure. So I thought that this was, when this bar closed right on its high, that it would be good for at least a few ticks, because I thought we were still at momentum. In fact, I was really thinking that we might continue to go up, particularly with the overnight, with the strong overnight, but we might not come back and test it. But we stalled. Price made this high here, had this double top. And yes, it's a counter trend or reversal trend, but this is a trap right here. Traders thinking going long, they got trapped out on the wrong side of the trade, and as soon as price made this low, as soon as it broke through past here, they sold off. We did have some resistance, depending where you got in. If you got in here, your stop might have gotten taken out. There's enough room to get your 15 ticks before it came back. So that's. That was really the first trade. I marked it in green because it might have been because it's counter trend. I thought this trade was better. I mean, I didn't have these lines in here yet, so I don't know. It might be a spike in channel. So when price came down to here, there's really a double bottom off the support over here. If you pull this right down, double bottom support. This was an area where price, and this is near the opening, so this was a long. Price came down the first time, failed, came down the second time, overshot it a bit. Wasn't a pure double bottom, but certainly going long here was not a bad. It was a good trade. Had some room to get out, but it looked like it was going to continue on, but then it stalled and immediately failed. Could you have taken this as a trade? You could have. I mean, this pretty strong rejection. I mean, it was kind of close to the EMA. I didn't know if we are going to come back and test this, and as a result, it really didn't. I mean, going short here, this is kind of a breakout pullback. Yeah, you could have gone short here as well, but it was better to wait. And we did get another setup. It came back, and price was like really reluctant, really got rangy. But then we had the strong bear bar here, and this was a place. So it gave you another signal, and opportunity to get in. So this was a reasonable short, enough room to get out at least till here, and it did. Hesitated, but then it failed again, and then there was another opportunity to go short. And by that time, I had drawn this line in here like this. Off these first couple, actually I've had like this, I think, first couple swings, and then moved it up here as price, something like that. Then when I doubled it, I moved it down here originally, so I thought we were going to get down to here, and from this area. I mean, it's not quite, but it overshot, so it's probably more like this, or like this. Gather up these bottoms here. Price made it down to this level, double bottom here. Yeah, I didn't mark it. You could have gone long here. I mean, there's this little doji here, price rejection. This is a trap for traders thinking to continue to go down. It was a short pullback, and then it continued on again. So this is another short. It didn't quite make it to this trend channel. I mean, you could have said, well, if you move it down here, it gathers up these tops. You can see that this little doji here, this little spike up, rejection of price. Going short right there, close to the EMA. But if we can come back and test this low, which in fact we did, that was another opportunity to go short. There's some longs here. There's a couple longs in this area. I didn't take them. Again, they're counter trend. maybe a little hard to see. I mean, depends how aggressive you are. This I thought was beginning of a measured move. First move up, pull back, second move up. Fits almost perfectly, but we're really top of the trend channel. And so this, it could have been a long here, but this is that overlap. Here's a short here with this right here, but again, this is at 230, and so not trading after that. Anyway, there's mostly shorts. I thought mostly shorts today. I think this is, there's a couple longs in here in these areas that you could have taken, but once it broke down here, I was just thinking short. So there was no reason to go against the grain, and we still might come down and fill in this overnight gap sometime, maybe in the overnight. It's interesting to see that, see how it happens tomorrow. Good day. I mean, you like to see movement. I mean, it's way better than just seeing price at just a flat line right across the middle of your screen. So it's a pretty decent day. If you have any questions, please let me know, and bye for now.